Okay, I'm sorry. That was my cutoff point. Actually, I went a minute or whatever, man. But Hollywood will have you, thinking that you're less of a person because you're 5 or 10 pounds overweight, or, you don't look perfect like whoever. I don't know whoever supposedly looks perfect, you know like, all due respect to Miley Cyrus, and I really hate to talk this way, but I'm just going to use her as an example. And even Carrie Underwood, I like Carrie Underwood. I don't know her personally, but whatever. I don't listen to her or nothing. I just think she's a respectable person. She's not out here, flaunting her goodies and flaunting her flesh to every. She's not an attention whore. She's not out here trying to grab everybody's attention. All due respect to Carrie Underwood, so I'll just leave her out of this. But Miley Cyrus, look, man, Miley Cyrus looks like $1 million because she has professionals working on her hours a day. Okay? Miley Cyrus does not look like Miley Cyrus. If you had professionals working on you as like Miley Cyrus does for her, you would look like $1 million too. Okay? But Hollywood ain't gonna tell you that because Hollywood wants to make you feel like crap about yourself. Truth be told. Just because a couple pounds overweight, so what? You don't have to feel like a piece of trash. You don't have to. These people, Miley Cyrus isn't even Miley Cyrus. Carrie Underwood isn't even Carrie Underwood, man. Really, I mean, Christina Aguilera, she looks like a beauty queen on that TV show, whatever it's called, that singing show or whatever. Yeah, I mean, really, Christina Aguilera is good. She looks good without makeup. Christina Aguilera ain't Christina Aguilera, man. It's just not. And you wouldn't be you if you had all that makeup on you. You know. I mean, it's just the way it is. So, I mean, there's no need to walk around and be fake about it. Hollywood is just, it's all for show, man. It's all show. It's all Fantasia. It's all Hollywood. They call it Hollywood for a reason because it's not real life. So stop comparing yourself to these people that don't even to these people that don't even look. They don't even look anything like they do on magazines or anything, man. You know, like, they have professional makeup artists. Even the dudes walking around, man. Come on now. Like, you don't think that they put something on their skin to make their face look more chiseled as the light hits it, or if a dude's walking around with his shirt off or something, they put something on his there. I mean, this we're talking about professional people that are in front of the camera. That's how they make their living. They have to look good. It's part of the gig, man. They're not gonna just put some booger belly guy in front of the camera and just say, okay, guy, have at it. That's not gonna happen. People don't want to watch Homer Simpson. They want to watch whoever, man. You know. I mean, hey, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm just saying, man, like, it is what it is. I'm just trying to hit home on some things. So you younger people need to stop, worrying about people that don't even know you exist, first of all. And I mean, I know, being young, whatever, it's a little thing you go through. You just want to be accepted. But these people don't accept you, man. They don't know you to accept you. God accepts you. He died for you. I mean, really. These people can't even acknowledge you on Instagram, but they're going to die for you, huh? Really? Okay. Well, whatever. I mean, just Hollywood has got a lot of people twisted up, man. You know. So I mean, just perspective. It's called perspective, and yeah, look at the back of that iPhone right there. Start putting pieces of the puzzle together. There's something about this Adam and Eve thing, because when I first heard it a long time ago when I was younger, I was like, man, it's a magical apple. That sounds like drugs. Like, I'm not trying to be funny or mock God or anything. I'm just telling you from a human perspective that sounds like something that's just like not even real. But it is, though. It is, and it's becoming more evident, man. Look at the back of your phone. That apple, that's just like, I mean, do you think that's just coincidence? Do you think Steve Jobs or whoever just woke up one day and said, oh, we're just gonna call the iPhone, and I don't know, just some random letter, and Macintosh, Apple, all this stuff, man. No, I'm telling you, these people know something, man. These people know something, and they do everything they can to keep you distracted from what they already know, man. Well, if they know it, then why aren't they? Why aren't they? Because they don't look, man. I don't know. I don't know these people, but I do know that they know something that you don't know, and something that they know these things, man. I mean, it's plain as day. Like it's almost like they're doing this to, it's almost like they're doing this to they're just taunting you. I mean, they're putting it out in the open. I mean, everybody. How many people have an apple on the back of their phone? They look at it every day and they can't even put two and two together. You know. Talk about a zombie eclipse. We're the zombies. We're the zombies. You really think that zombies are gonna just pop up out of the grave and just, I'm gonna kill you? Are you serious? People, stop smoking that funny stuff, man. They don't call dope for no reason. Just cut it out. There's no zombie eclipse. You want to know what the zombie eclipse is? Us. We're asleep. We're the zombies. And just for the simple fact that legitimately there's people out there that think that one day, we're gonna have to just, fight off zombies like it's some weird sci-fi TV show or something. Really. That's how asleep we are, man. It's crazy. We're the zombies, man. There's no zombies. There's no zombies. There's no zombies. If what I'm saying right now sounds funny to you, then you're a zombie. Plain and simple. You're a zombie. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on. I mean, it's not coincidence, man. I mean, Siri, Iris, iPhone, and then all of a sudden you got these, these celebrities doing this stuff. They're trying to condition you, man. They're trying to condition you to think gay marriage is cool. Like I don't have anything against gay people, but it's not normal. It's not normal, man. It's just not normal. I mean, I've had bisexual friends. I've had gay friends. I mean, I have nothing against gay people. I mean, I'm not gay. I'm just saying. I mean, it is what it is, and it's not normal. I mean, well, where in God's word does it say that? Well, you can go to Romans. I believe it's in Romans. It's the first chapter of Romans. I forgot what verse it is. I'll look that up later. I go to one of my previous videos. It's on there. I did a whole video on it. It's also in Genesis. And you know what? I'm gonna hit you with a little common sense. You know what? It's as simple as this. A guy and a girl. Now, if two guys can't make babies, right? They can't. They have to adopt. That's the only way that a gay couple can ever have a child. It's that simple. If it was natural to be gay, then two guys would be able to make a baby, and so would two girls. But just for the simple fact that two guys will never be able to make a child as long as they stay guys, dude, you just can't do it. It's not natural. It's not natural. And through political correctness and all this weird stuff, they just, do the thinking for you. They condition you. They condition you through the music and the celebrities and the TV shows and, the media. I mean, really, man, they are picking your brain apart. We live in a reprobate society, man. And the only way to stay above it is to ignore the crap and stay in God's word, man. Feed on truth. This world is trying to take you down, man. It's trying to hijack your mind. Really. I mean, this world has you hailing the devil and thinking that you're doing God a favor. Okay? Really, that's what you call reprobate. That's the society we live in. Truth be told. But whatever, man. I mean, I kind of went off on a tangent. I'm just saying, and then there's another thing about gay genes. Like people, I was born this way. Well, you can look this up too. I mean, I think it's like either 60, 70, or 80% of identical twins. There's no gay gene, because when you have an identical twin, it's identical, man. I mean, everything about these people is identical. If I had an identical twin, I could sit there and say, I'll be right back. And I set my phone down and my identical twin would come back, sound like me, look like me, dress like me. You wouldn't even know the difference, man. I mean, imagine if you had an identical twin. Imagine the schemes you could pull on people. That's crazy. Why is that? Because really, man, who's to know? Who? Really, who? Identical twins even dress alike. I mean, do you honestly think that they're doing this stuff just because they want to be cool or whatever? They want to be different? No, they're identical twins. That's genetics. If I had a twin sitting next to me and he wasn't wearing a I mean, I'm not a Chargers fan. I'm just saying, same people. They're identical, man. Really, it doesn't get more identical than your identical twin. Okay, 60 to I think it's more. I think it's more along the lines of 70 to 80%, or it might be 60. But look it up. It's definitely higher than 50, and even 50 is high when you're talking about identical twins. Okay. You have, let's say your identical twin is gay. There's a 70 to 80, possibly 60, I forgot, like I said, look it up, percent chance that your identical twin, 60, 70 to 80% of the time, is never going to be gay. Really, we're talking about identical twins. We're not talking about brother and sister. We're not talking about, whoever. We're talking about identical twins. People that look alike, dress alike, think alike, talk alike, do everything alike. It gets no more similar than an identical twins. You mean to tell me that if there's a gay gene, why aren't there more identical twins that are completely living the homosexual lifestyle? That just doesn't make sense, man. Look it up. There's no such thing as a gay gene. That's what they feed you because they want you to, they're really trying to twist your mind, man. They're really, really doing it. And look, I'm not saying gay people are evil. I'm not saying that at all. But, it's a sin. And you know what? What I do, the sins I commit, is no more greater or no more less than homosexuality. I'm not trying to demonize gay people. I'm just saying it's a hot topic in 2016, and they're using homosexuality to really twist this society into the agenda that they want to bring it to. Also known as, and that's not where it ends, man. That's not where it ends. I mean, what's next? Pedophilia, bestiality. Look up Sodom and Gomorrah. Look up Sodom and Gomorrah. That's crazy. And then people want to say, well, why would God do that? Because that's an abomination to God, man. Well, why would God kill innocent children? Those innocent children went to heaven, I would assume. God's not going to kill innocent children and have them go to hell. Children go to heaven. Children are innocent. It's the adults. It's the people that know better, but don't do better. He had to wipe that out. Not because God's a killer or mean or anything. He wiped it out because, really, he's about to wipe out America, man. Maybe not in the same way, but trust me, really. You think it's going to get any better? It ain't, man. It's snowballing. And homosexuality is just the beginning. It's going to snowball into other things. And you people that voted for this crap, it's going to snowball into other stuff. What are you going to do when they legalize pedophilia? And then Grandpa George climbs through your window and snatches up your kid and convinces your 12-year-old little beautiful daughter that she's in love with a 75-year-old man, and you can't press charges against him. What are you going to do then? Well, love is love, right? The same thing with homosexuality. Love is love. Love is love. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You voted for it the first time, but now you're a little angry about it because Grandpa George just hijacked your daughter's mind. I mean, sure, maybe your daughter will grow up later, but by that time she'll be so scarred. I mean, really. That's where this country's headed, man. And it's not even going to stop there. After pedophilia, it'll go to bestiality. Man, trust me, dude. I'm just saying, and they're conditioning people to make sure, they're conditioning people to accept it, really. I mean, well, you're comparing gay marriage to pedophilia. No, I'm not. And not at all. I'm not making the comparison. I'm just saying that's where it's going next. It has nothing to do with comparing it. I'm not comparing anything. I'm just saying where this country's going, man. They're already entertaining pedophilia. You know that? I'm just glad my daughter's going on 17 because, you touch my daughter, that's a big no-no. Okay, I might not know my kid, but trust me, dude, when it comes to myself, pretty much look at me and say whatever you want to me. Just don't put your hands on me. But my kid, you disrespect my kid, son, I'm a completely different person. I'm just glad she's 16 and a half. Because she's 18, I don't have to worry about it. And I'm not having any more kids because this world is jacked up. It's tore up from the floor up, inside and out, and upside down, and around again. I don't think this world is any place for a kid to be brought into. It's only going to get worse, man. Period. And I'm not a violent person either, trust me. I'm the kind of person where I like to get along with everybody. You know, as long as you're cool or whatever, it is what it is. I'm just saying this world is going to, you know, going in the gutter. Not just America and Canada, but all over the place, man. I mean, really. I mean, but this video is